Visit faithfullygrowing.com to connect with the Faithfully Growing community, where you can access resources to deepen your parts work journey and join a supportive network of like-minded individuals. For just $9 a month, you'll get access to weekly drop-in Zoom sessions, a growing library of resources, and a weekly email with journaling prompts to support your IFS work. Be sure to sign up for my free guided meditations while you're there. These meditations are thoughtfully crafted to help you connect with your inner parts, cultivate self-compassion, and find moments of peace in your day. This podcast is more than meditations and insights. It's a space for connection, healing, and support. Whether you're here for your own journey or helping others on theirs, you make this community and its impact possible. Welcome back to IFS Meditations and Insights. I'm Tim Fortescue, your guide on this journey towards spiritual wholeness and healing through an internal family systems lens. You can reach me at tim@faithfullygrowing.com. Together, we're creating space to explore, accept, and love all parts of ourselves. By doing so, we experience divine connection and live more fully. Let's begin. I want to take time before we jump into the content, into this meditation, to give a shout out to my current one-on-one coaching clients. I've referred them to this episode and just so grateful for their trust and courage and for the work that they're doing, and grateful too for those who I call my advocates, who donate and give so that I can keep IFS accessible to all. And so grateful for the clients and for those advocates and for you in this community. Thank you so much. In this meditation, we'll gently explore the concept of legacy burdens, those beliefs, emotions, or patterns passed down through family or cultural heritage, and begin to create space for understanding and transformation. As always, approach this practice with curiosity and compassion. There's no need to force anything. Simply allow whatever arises to come naturally, and don't hesitate to pause the recording if you need more time. Let's begin by finding a comfortable position. You can sit or lie down, whatever feels best for you. Close your eyes if you're comfortable, or just keep a soft gaze. And take a deep breath in. And exhale slowly. Let's do that again. Breathing in deeply and exhaling slowly. Let your body relax a little more with each breath. Bring your attention to your feet. Feel them connected to the ground beneath you, steady and supported. Imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet, reaching deep into the earth. With each breath, feel the stability and nourishment these roots provide. Allow this grounding energy to move up through your legs, your torso, and into your heart space. Now take a moment to tune into your body. Notice any areas of tension, warmth, or heaviness. There's no need to change anything. Just notice. If you feel a particular sensation, you might gently place your hand there as a way of offering it your attention. Bring to mind the idea of a legacy burden. Perhaps it's a belief or feeling that feels deeply ingrained. Something that doesn't quite feel like yours alone. It might come from family, cultural expectations, or past generations. There's no need to search too hard. Allow whatever comes to surface naturally. As you hold this burden in your awareness, notice which part of you feels most connected to it. Is there a part that carries the weight of this belief or feeling? Perhaps it's a part that feels pressure to achieve, or one that feels shame or fear. Notice how this part shows up for you. It might appear as a sensation, an image, or a thought. If it feels right, take a moment to acknowledge this part. You might silently say, "I see you," or "Thank you for showing up." Let it know you're here to listen and understand. If this part is willing, invite it to share more about how it carries this burden. What does it want you to know? How long has it been carrying this for you? You might be surprised by what arises. And take your time here to make sure this part of you feels fully witnessed and seen and understood. Now, gently ask this part if it would like to begin unloading this legacy burden. Is there any reason it feels it must hold on to this? Address any fears or concerns it may have. Letting it know this is a safe and supportive space. And if it needs to just pause and listen and witness the rest of this process, that's perfectly fine too. There's no pressure here. We just want to be curious and we want to help this part. And if it feels right, check in and notice those qualities of self that you're experiencing: curiosity, calmness, compassion, seeking to connect and understand and heal. From your highest self and most positive potential, just be present here. And from that place, then imagine inviting in a parent or ancestor who may have passed on this burden to you and to this part. If it feels right, extend this invitation to all ancestors who also carried this burden. And take a moment to notice how you feel toward these ancestors and family members who are gathered here. If any judgment or intense emotion arises, pause and unblend from those feelings before proceeding. And then ask if there is any witnessing that needs to happen. Are there stories or emotions that need to be fully seen and understood? Take as much time as needed here. When you're ready, visualize taking the inherited burden out of your body. Gently hand it back to the family member or ancestor it came from. Let them know this is their burden. Returning to its source, not an added weight. Imagine them doing the same, removing their inherited burden and passing it back. Continue this process through the generational line until the burden reaches its original source. When it does, envision the ancestor at the end of the line releasing the burden completely. They might let it dissolve into a stream, transform in a fire, or return to the earth. Once the burden is released, ask what qualities might now be invited in. What is needed? What belongs? Let the ancestor at the end of the line take in these qualities first and pass them forward through the generations. To your parents, and finally to you. And this may be a good time if you have children. Bring them into your mind. And let them share in this process. There's hope for the future. There's healing, and it's happening now. Notice how your body feels as you receive these new qualities. Offer gratitude to your family, your ancestors, and to the parts of you that engaged in this process. When it feels complete for now, begin to bring your attention back to the room, feeling the support beneath you. Wiggle your fingers and toes and take a few deep breaths. When you're ready, open your eyes. Take a moment to thank yourself for this practice. Exploring and unburdening legacy burdens takes courage and care. And you've taken a meaningful step on your journey today. Remember to approach these parts with compassion and curiosity. There's no rush. Healing happens one step at a time. Thank you for joining me in this meditation. May you find peace and ease as you continue this journey. That wraps up another episode of IFS Meditations and Insights. If you found it helpful, please follow or subscribe, share it with others, and leave a positive review to help more people find the podcast. For more IFS Meditations and Insights, visit exploreifs.com. Thank you for being a part of this community. Remember to be compassionate with yourself and others. Until our next session, take care, stay curious, and do your best to embrace all parts of your journey.